Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few minutes ago, the hometown Jets were introduced to this sellout crowd, and it's a roar that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with that other team here in the metropolitan area, the New York Giants. Here's the former Florida Gator, Eddie Pinheiro, to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
We knew about the great mind coming out of Duke, and we saw the athletic ability and the potential. Watching it all come together and get better with each passing year, that's been fun. He can throw it deep, throw it short, and of course take off out of the pocket and beat you with his legs as well.
They run with Barkley on first down, and he gets about 5 out of it.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time on the offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did a significant chunk of yards.
And that interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down. Play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Jones going to keep once more. Off going there as he'll only get it up to about the 30. The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk to reward, it hits. I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And knew exactly where the first down markers were. Guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now Jones gets it quickly to Galladay. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing Jones to Barkley on the check down. And certainly some style points there on the spin. Not a whole lot thereafter, but still a pretty good gain. And they're getting involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or he's had a good week of practice or something in that area, then they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the pass.
And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram there to make the grab. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come, give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson.
And what was really attractive about college coming out of BYU, and make plays when many people thought they didn't. Better is watch him improve in the pocket, able to hit the back foot, make the right read, and the right throws.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. To throw on second down. Wilson will drop that down to Carter underneath. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We'll see what kind of mind here offensively up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, this game, I feel like they've got a good mind going in. In fact, the discussion that we had was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Still 9 remaining on second down. They'll run for the first time with Michael Carter. Room here to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Michael Carter, 56 yards. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. We'll tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team is 7 here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Pharoh Cooper. It's a pretty good one here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Giant ball back here for their second drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because they'll make some adjustments.
Flush to his right. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this one is in.
You're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jones. Complete. Oh, he sheds himself free. They can't tackle him. And DP goes to him before being taken out. A big play there on the catch and run. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. Get the guy that you want isolated, miss a tackle, and off you go.
Giants. It's Daniel Jones fighting Evan Ingram. And the Giants have taken the lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you more people in the general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage the throwing the ball to him.
And his kick is no, an early miss. We'll see if that has any ramifications later here as the end wears on. Now he's back out there to boom this one away after T-miss. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, he'll drop this underneath to Carter. And he's going to be taken down. A flag on the field. So a decent gain on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just
to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He shook his head right when he released. Going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact it was open, and it would have been
throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson, a throw to the flat for Carter. So the completion gets him just a yard. Going to face an uphill long. Here's Wilson to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. He's got the Giants.
Since coaches are trying to avoid, I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
He knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming.
Knew it. The offensive line, everyone did, yet the pressure, and ended up coughing it up.
An Entertaining start to this one. More on EA Sports. Again from the 3 here on second. Back to throw. The screen to Barkley. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley from 3 yards out. And they are able to strike quickly to add on to extra point try. Good by Gano. And the lead now stands at 13. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they will not turn this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go in New York. They had the fumble, led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do.
A big no-no. Putting it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That could be a team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field.
Now they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. From the 29, Wilson.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on it. It brings up. When you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, get rid of all of that and just create plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Meanwhile, Wilson's throw taken in there by Crowder. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jay Crowder, 66 yards. And the Jets are able to make this a close game again. The extra point up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pitt. Kick it off. Cooper on the return. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Evan Ingram works his way back onto the field with the rest of this offense. And what can they do to better account for him? Because they haven't accounted for him well so far, as we see here on your screen.
They may have to draw up coverages they haven't run. They have to create something on the fly. Eating everything. When game unfold, you keep thinking to yourself, and 3 men, maybe even a 4th guy may have to go into account. Now he's shredding the defense.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, over 100 yards. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd and 10. Flushed out, now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, he's got a man, complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage and dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown, Giants! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd first half. Head on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and the lead now stands at 13. Scoring some replay drive, and it was finished off by a touchdown by the New York Giants. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over